Hey guys, welcome back to another noisy episode of Show and Tell. What the hell? You have to excuse some of the background noise. This is live from the Pteranodon Media sound tank where bands are always rehearsing and jamming out. So it's a good thing to get music going in these times. I want to do a follow up on the Ultra Magnus upgrade leg set. And actually, let me get one of these lights on because it's a little dark out here. A little dark in these parts. And by the seller MIKL YNNE137 had actually seen my recent video, and they took some of the they actually took note of some of the things that I did with the video, and had made some corrections, or had made some adjustments rather to modifications to the set. And so now Ultra Magnus stands a tad hair shorter than before, but it actually aesthetically looks a lot better, in my opinion, than this is the new version of it, and this is the older one. Like, so you can see the legs are a little bit more compressed here. The thighs are a little bit more compressed, whereas these are the original version. So let's call this one 2.0. The 2.0 version, it's a little bit. It's one of the things that they fixed on that they noted was that when you actually move the legs, now the peg does not pop out. So this is the 2.0 version of the upgrade kit. That's, you can go and find it on eBay for 15 bucks, which is a more affordable option than some of the other kits that are out there. One of the main ones cost like probably about 40. Now, if you still like this look, you could let them know if you want it way taller. But I think on a more anatomically, robotically correct version of it, you would want to go with the new 2.0 version, which I believe is what they're selling now. Now, you could probably request an older version if you do want it. Now we got some funky music. We got a little soundtrack in the background, so hope you guys don't mind. One of our resident bands is jamming out. So, the Ultra Magnus organ song. So I'm going to show you how he looks without this armor, without the Magnus armor, and give him the. And one of the things that impressed me the most is, again, it's like probably about half an inch shorter than the original versions, which is what I felt was needed, and it's a vast improvement. Now, again, this is like 15 bucks, so you can stock up on these, and it really greatly improves the figure. Let's get him in Magnus, regular white Magnites in white Magnus mode. Forgive me for, that's why I never transform my Transformers on camera, because it takes a while at times. But the armors, and I get all rushed and in a hurry. We are transforming the Ultra Magnus. Hopefully we get it right. And let me take off his little arm vam bracers. I'm very curious to see how the Galaxy Prime is going to look with it, and that's why I'm not just showing you. So this is with the 2.0, and you know what? This, as on its own, looks pretty damn solid. Looks pretty damn solid on its own. You know what? It looks way better. If you want to display your white Magnus, your inner robot, and reach out to your inner robot. If you want to display my dad, this looks, and of course, yes, it's a solid white. This looks almost as if, excuse me, got a burp coming through. A belch, if you will. This looks like as if it was supposed to be that way. And he looks great, because I played around with him briefly in this mode, and he can still maintain those awesome dynamic poses, even more posable than before. So yeah, very impressive in my opinion. So let's go ahead and switch out the version 1s with the version 2s. And fairly easy, just remove this section off his hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. With Ultra Magnus hip. So this is the version 1. Removing those, just so I won't confuse them, I'm going to put them aside over here. And I'm going to go with, you know, I only got a white version. I'm going to use a white for the Galaxy. They will do them in different colors for you. You just pop them in there. It's a little bit of a tighter pop than before, but I think that's just to ensure that he does turn around on the top part. Doesn't make sense, sorry. Anyway, I went with a darker version for the Netflix Magnus. And let's look at our Netflix Magnus. Now, here's what I'm speculating, that Earthrise Magnus may use parts of the same mold, and it may have the same problems as we did with the, I'm thinking with the Earthrise Earth Mode Magnus, we might actually get those cool Magnus sunglasses shades. This is a little tough to get in there, but you could do a little bit of squeezing, and there you go. You got it in. And I'm doing it on camera too, so everything never turns out the way it's supposed to be on camera. Things break sometimes on my show. By the way, if you like this, you know, do what you gotta do. Subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 people on here, and it helps out because I want to do some live chatting with you folks. And look at this. Beautiful. This is just great. This is great. Yeah, this looks way more cohesive. This looks more, to me, I mean, I was happy the way it was before with the upgrades, but upgrade 2 just really knocks it out of the park. It's just perfect for this size. And if you're a customizer or not, if what I would recommend for your customizing skills, you could just get like, you know, you could just go get like a little bit, go to Walmart or wherever, get a little bit of a gray paint that matches up with that. It doesn't even have to be silver. Just kind of dry brush it over that. If you'd like some tutorials, let me know. I do a lot of painting and customizing myself, and this would be a simple fix if I wanted to actually make it look somewhat better. I could also spray paint it too. Give it you can give it a this is already gray, so it's your kind of base coat there. So you could just get a little bit of white, spray the white over it, and then get like something that matches that and just do a little on it, and you'll be good to go. But this looks magnificent. 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 This is magnificent. Yes. And there is your 2.0 Magnus. Vast improvement, I think. I didn't think it was going to look that much better. And again, I was happy with version 1. It did do the job, but wow. Just these little tweaks make them look all the better. Now, let us now take a look at the... Let's see how Galaxy Prime is going to benefit from this. Now, the inner robot for Prime wasn't all that great, in my opinion. So I'm going to take a look at that first, without the armor. The inner robot, again, look into your inner robot. These are the version 1s. We're taking off the version 1s. These guys are getting heavy. Galaxy Prime. Looking mighty fine. Slipping in version 2 adapters. Now these are white. These aren't matching exactly here, but that's okay because the white on the Galaxy Prime, this will kind of differentiate the colors, I think, or give more variety to the color palette on this particular mold, because he does have a good amount of white on him. So let's see. I'm not gonna, let me take off his armor. I don't want to spoil the surprise for myself. Take off this armor. I like keeping the shoulders on. And we didn't do the inner robot last time, and I'm pretty sure we would have gotten a long-legged looking inner robot. Let's see how this one fares when you add the version 2.0 Michelin version. And by the way, if you feel free to let them know that I sent you. So tell them Tyrannodan Media sent you. So this is your inner robot, your inner Prime, your inner Optimus Prime. All right. I want to look taller, Bumblebee. Oh, that's some loud-ass bass. Optimus Prime on his bass guitar. Optimus Prime, you could tell he played bass. I'm a bass player, yeah. You know what? Look at that. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. I actually like this figure now. He doesn't look as stubby and fat. Sorry if that offends anyone, but I used to be a real big fat guy. Then I got on the keto diet. But besides the point. You know, with this particular Prime, I'm gonna add a gun to him, a blaster, if you will, and yeah, I mean, it kind of makes me want to. The inner robot, finally, in my opinion, looks acceptable. It looks good. I like to add the parts of the armor. I forget which side they were on. I forget which side they were on. Is it this side that it goes on? No? No? Or is it this side that it goes on this side? Yes. I like parts of the armor to give them kind of like a hybrid version of Galaxy Prime if I wanted to keep them without the whole Galaxy mode going, because I do got a real splendid original version of the Galaxy Prime and the recolor. Galaxy Prime, putting on the armor, giving them hybrid mode, yeah. Alright, so I didn't know this was going to be a super long video, but that's alright. You can bulk them up. It looks like a whole other figure now. Give them some dynamic poses. Again, they fixed them so that these things don't pop out of the little mushroom pegs. Mushroom pegs. Let's say that together, people. Mushroom pegs. That white matches with that white. I like that. I feel all right. And this white, too. So, it's looking good so far. I am liking this. Yeah, it looks like a big, bulky tank of a robot. Looks good. So, now we are going now. Let's compare them with the Magnus. So, yeah, so the 2.0s. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I'm doing fine. That's exactly how Ultra Magnus sounds like to me. So we are going to start with this. I am going to then put the top piece open up, damn it. To me, this makes these figures worth picking up. Had I not picked these figures up and didn't know about the set, because at first I was like, yeah, these figures are pretty small. They're pretty small, but then these upgrade sets really helped me out. Now, one thing that always turns me off about upgrade sets in general, they are always expensive. Sometimes they do a little too much. Sometimes they give you too many accessories that you really don't need. Sometimes I just want my figures taller. You know what I mean? I just want them. I want a quick fix to some of my figures. I want them to just have a small, minor little thing. And I think these individuals that made these sets did just that for me. It's they at an affordable price, I can actually make a figure that I wanted to have in the first place. So this is way more. I don't have the other one to compare it to, but I'm already I can tell. You can rewind the video and see what he looked like in the background, but with his, if I can get this to stay on now, that bass riff mocks my failure to keep him together. Give me a little womp womp. And there you go. Look at him. He looks way better than he ever did, in my opinion. Now, I'm pretty sure he would look okay with those other more readily available, not readily available, but the ones that you see like on other websites, on TF Source or a Big Bad Toy Store. You've seen some of these other upgrade kits, and I can't remember for the life of me who does it. Was it Perfect Effect, or was it one of those other ones that did the leg extenders? It came with an axe, came with other accessories. I don't need them. He's already got a lot of accessories that I can more than likely lose in the next year or two. So, but like I said, this does the damn job. Now let's get them all together, friends. Let's get all the Magnuses. Here's your back so we can see them. Let me move my camera a little bit here for that nice Cybertronian-like background that I made. And then your Magnus. So there you have it, folks. There you have it. You got your MIKLNYNNE137. Go on your go ahead and go on eBay and check them out. And they go for about $15, and very reasonable. I would highly recommend them. This is turning to me an A+ add-on set, given the fact that the price is affordable and that they do match it, and it makes the figure look way better. I do got another Magnus coming on the way, so I may order another one from them. I got one coming from Big Bad Toy Store because they were on sale. So I may want to have another white Magnus loose. I actually do have a spare one that I wanted to repaint into Takara, or what's it called? I got that base going on there. I wanted to do like either a reverse convoy or something like that, but I think I'm going to be picking up some more of these in the future, my friends. Anyway, you guys take care of yourself. Feel free to comment below. Subscribe. It does help. I am trying to get more people involved with the Pteranodon Media site, where we're jamming out. We're doing the heavy metal. We're doing the jazz music. We're doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and we're playing with toys. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you later on.